Hi, Virgo. We're burning some sage. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for cleansing and creating the energy of Stephanie past readings. Just to say my friend, thank you. Thank you for cleansing and creating the energy of Stephanie past readings. Jesus, to say my friend, thank you. Amen. Welcome, Virgo, to your live reading for the months of May, June, July, and August of 2020. Thank you for being here. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe so you can keep up with all of my videos and psychic readings and tarot readings and other content I post, such as astrology. And make sure you also hit the bell next to the subscribe button and hit all notifications so you'll get all notifications every time I go live or upload a brand new video. If you want a personal reading, I do personal readings. I do personal psychic tarot readings, personal astrology, natal chart, birth chart readings as well. So check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Make sure you also follow me on my Instagram. The links are scrolling that way. So follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Lamarr Townsend Tarot. Check out my second channel on Vimeo, vimeo.com/Lamarr Townsend Tarot. Make sure you all hit the join button to become an exclusive member of my YouTube channel. And also follow me on TikTok. So this is for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, all placements in between. Basically, if you have Virgo in your chart, apply this reading to, I feel like I need water. Apply this reading to where it resonates. Water is so good for you, especially lemon water. All right. Let's get into your reading, Virgo, and see what you've got going on. I know I need a new tablecloth. Don't tell us from the stage. So, you know, as a Virgo rising, it's very frustrating for me because Virgo's like everything to be perfect, don't you? I'm not looking at the comments right now, although there aren't many, so that's good. That's less distracting. All right. Your first card, Virgo, the theme is so you, school. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Now, maybe some of you are literally thinking of going to school at this time. If not going to school, it could be just investing in research on your own, investing in learning something before you dive headfirst into it or feet first into it, whatever it is. There's definitely a learning curve here, but Virgo, I feel like it's almost like building a TV stand or something like that. I don't know. It's like you have the instructions, but you know how some people just are like, to hell with the instructions and let's just figure it out. I feel like there's something here where maybe, Virgo, you are the type of person that can, you know, figure it out. You know, you don't need to always read the instructions. You're an intuitive learner. We know that, or at least I know that based off of astrology, right? But the answer that you're seeking here involves doing research or reading the instructions first. That's a metaphor, all right? Maybe not for some of you. But there's something here on the table that you are unfamiliar with, that you want to jump into, that's manifested in your life. For some of you, this could be love related. Because I see the woman in the picture, and she's like looking off in the distance. But I don't know why. I just got the energy or the image of her looking off at someone else and then making eye contact. So I don't know. Either way, your angels, your ancestors have guided you towards something, have manifested something into your life. But there's you need to read the instructions first, okay? You need to do some research on this thing before you jump into it. You know, like if there's something you don't know, look it up, all right? Pick up a book on it. You know, do something like that as you kind of ease into this new manifestation in your life. That's what I feel. Now I'm going to look at the comments. Hey, Mrs. Renee. Hey, Namira. Is that you saying your name? Hey, Level Up. Body, mind, body, and beauty. Yes. I always get that kind of mixed up. All right, you all. Let's see what's in store for Virgos for the months of May, June, July, and August of 2020. The King of Cups, or the Queen of Cups flies out. All right. So this can be mother energy. This can be definitely nurturing energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female. This is typically feminine energy, so this is someone that's very in touch with their emotions, possibly, is very intuitive, is very psychic in their own right. Could be gender fluid, whatever that means, or, something like that. But there's someone in your life that cares a lot about you, or you care a lot about them, I feel. But there's an energy here of like, is that enough? It's almost like, is that enough to save you? Meaning someone here it could be this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone with water in their chart. It could be you. It's like someone needs saving in this dynamic. Like someone benefits more out of this relationship with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio than the other. But someone's at a point now where they need to walk away, or they're considering walking away because it's too draining, I feel. Once again, maybe you have water in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but there's like a dynamic where it's like a tug and pull, push and shove. It's not equal. That's what it feels like. What's in store for Virgo for the months of May, June, July, and August of 2020? Hey, J to the B. How are you? What is in store for Virgos for the months of May through August of 2020? We have the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords can be, some of you, it's like paralyzed with fear. I don't know why I picked that up. Paralyzed with fear. Fear of making a move, fear of making the wrong move, fear of being attacked for some of you. It feels like, or being attacked like as a form of retaliation. So it's like maybe some of you want to say something, want to express something, but you have a fear of being attacked, or there's something where you want to be your true self or express your true self in its rawest and purest form of energy, meaning you basically expressing your truth, but it's like you're afraid because of some sort of retaliation or consequence that may come with that. That's what I feel. It has something to do with maybe with like a picture perfect image. Either you being expected to, follow up to this picture perfect image. Maybe a picture perfect image you had about this relationship, someone else had about this relationship, or you following someone else's rules or guidelines. For some of you, this could be connected to family. Like maybe in your family, when you're frustrated, you don't say anything. You're expected to shut up and deal with it. But you really want to say something. But you know you're going to get some flack for it. That's just an example. For some of you, it's a situation where you want to leave, actually. Or maybe vice versa, someone else wants to leave, but they're afraid to say so. Excuse me. For some of you, you're dealing with, what's the word I want to use to describe them? For some of you, you are dealing with choosy lovers. That's what I feel, like choosy air signs. Someone who's choosy, like choosy when they want to be this way, choosy when they want to be that way. And you're just kind of like, damn, can you be consistent, please? Like, I like consistency because that's an easier way for me to figure out your pattern, your patterns. But when you keep jumping back and forth, I can't figure out the pattern. You're trying to figure out the pattern somewhere, Virgo. I'm all right. Thanks. Hope all is well on your end. A Scorpio cut me off last week and said, don't bother responding. Ooh. Those damn water signs, right. Same, me and my Cancer cut each other off, but I decided not to even say anything. I was just tired over it walking on eggshells. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I feel. Like someone in your lives is just very inconsistent. They could have maybe water or air in their chart or something like that. Or both. Hold on, I think someone's at my door because my cat's like sitting there at the door. Let me just make sure. What are you doing? There's no one there. There's no one here. No one. Move. Move. No. Move. 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 They're doing, I guess they're fixing my, you can even see, I got paint on my door, or my thingy. Hold on, guys. So, so it turns out there was someone outside the door, but they're like redoing the paint on my door. So I just got paint on my shirt. Maybe you can see it a little bit there, but I got most of it off. I'm just gonna have to wash it. Those darn cats, you know? And he's still sitting at the door. Can you guys like see him? Just so you guys can see I'm not crazy. Look, he's like just sitting there. What are you doing, Fonzie? Meow? Meow. Alright. Well, while he's obsessed with that, let's get back obsessed with this reading. Now, speaking of obsession, it's like Virgo, you kind of need to get like more obsessed with yourself here. There's something where something here in your life, Virgo, is just not doing it for you anymore. This could be a person, this could be a dynamic in a relationship, this could be a dynamic with your job or in terms of how you make money. Something's just not doing it for you. It's maybe not exciting you. Oh, my shirt looks weird now. It's maybe not exciting you. It's maybe not fulfilling you in some way, shape, or form. It's not giving you what you need. So there's either a need to walk away or figure out how to revamp this energy. For a lot of you, it regards making a decision that you really kind of don't want to make. And this may come up sometime around May or June, this month, or, June. Okay. But it's kind of like you need to make it. But it involves like a slow shift, a slow change towards some type of maybe new normal or once again new way of expressing yourself, maybe new way of operating, new way of being, or a new direction totally in your life overall. That's what I feel. Yeah, there's something here where you want to make some decisions. You want to make some moves, Virgo. You want to make some changes in your life. You've been having ideas in your head for a long time, about how you really want your future to look like and how you really want your future to be. But the only things that, like, I feel keep you from getting there is like the how do I explain it? It's the things that hold you back. Like, they're only holding you back mentally. Does that make sense? It's like, man, I really want to get like a house, a new house, with better, I don't know, a better quality, but my credit, but I don't have enough money, what if I need a co-signer? It's like all those things can be worked out. It's just like you need to cut ties with some of these negative behaviors, negative thoughts, negative people in your life. That's what I feel. Negative decisions you keep making. Some of you have been really impulsive too, like very impulsive because you've been stressed. Some of you have been very snippety or persnippety. Like, when you can be a little bit more disciplined or self-disciplined. Whether this is, in your impulsiveness, buying things, saying things, it's like, you can be a little bit more self-disciplined. Because some of you end up making decisions or doing things or saying things and you're like, dang, I shouldn't have said that. I should have thought about that before I made that decision. I should have thought about that before I did that. But I think all of this impulsiveness is coming from some sort of like not feeling fulfilled emotionally and feeling like you're never going to find that fulfillment. It's like a worry that the time is clicking, ticking, or that you're like, the clock is winding down. It reminds me about some women who come to me to get readings and they're like, well, I'm 30 something. So, I want to have a kid, but, I'm worried and the clock is ticking. And I'm like, but you still have time. Like, why are you so focused on the issue or the worst that could happen, or not the positive outcome, or not the positive, possibility. I always tell them, like, you're still young, like, you still have time. Stop thinking that way. It's your mental. Exactly, Mrs. Renee. This is true about my mental. It's your mental mindset. Like, some of you really need a mental mindset overhaul here. Some of you have had some side effects from this negative, pessimistic, worrisome way of thinking, and it may come up as being persnickety or being really snippy with yourself and other people, or being OCD a little bit, comparing yourself. I'm not good enough. Look at them. They have this or that. They have that and that many followers. They have this and that, in their house. They have this and that car. Cars with an S, right? But it's like, why are you focused on what like that? Why are you focused on what you don't have? Like, just be grateful for what you have. Do you remember where you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Probably in a worse state than you are now, in some way, shape, or form. Like, Virgo, chill out. You're doing good. You are enough. You're doing amazing. But you have to stop being your own worst enemy as well. That's what I feel. There's a decision you want to make here that's going to, or it feels like to you at least, is going to kickstart the next phase of your life. But like, I don't know, Virgo, I hate to burst your bubble, but you're already kind of in the next phase of your life. It may not seem like it quite yet, but you're there, boo. You've been seeing the signs. Have you not? Have certain things in your life started to flow more smoothly? Have maybe people around you started to change with you because they start to see your success, probably before you see it? Have you started to reach little small goals that you set for yourself maybe months, eons ago? They're not little goals. Maybe you always wanted a puppy. You never had a puppy. Now you're 22, 32, 52, and you can finally buy a puppy, adopt a puppy, and actually afford to take care of it and maybe take good care of it, quality care of it, right? That's a small goal. Okay, yeah. But I don't know, maybe you live alone and that puppy brings you companionship, which lasts a long time or a lifetime, right? Like, think of the big picture here. You're missing the details, and it's so upsetting because you are such detailed oriented people. So that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, there's this there's this kind of symptom of I don't have enough, or what I have is not good enough. Maybe it's I'm not good enough. I don't have enough. So within me, not just things I own in terms of I don't have enough, but me within myself, I don't have enough to get. Like, you just have to stop the negative self talk, the I can't, I won't, I shouldn't, I don't, and start like living life. Start, just trying new things and being okay with looking like the fool, being okay if something fails or doesn't work out the way you want. At least you tried, at least you did it, at least, you went out there and did something new. What's the worst that can happen? Seriously. Your ego getting the best of you. Your ego's been getting the best of you, Virgo. Like, everything like you're fearing has already kind of happened. Everything you're worrying about is like already either like you've overcome, or it's like it's here. So just deal with it. Like, let it go. Focus your energy elsewhere. Focus your attention elsewhere. A little bit of all of that, but mostly the negative self-talk. Yeah. Y'all need to learn how to direct your energy. Like, when something, and some of you are doing that, like some of you are getting better at it, but like some of you just, it's like something falls short of your expectations or something happens and it falls through, and it's just like you get so focused on that. It's like, why? How can I make it work? Or how did this happen? Why did this happen? Was I not enough? And it's just like, okay, you can do that, but you can also direct your energy to finding the solution. It's good to ask those questions. Why was that not enough? Why did that happen? In moments of self-reflection, but when you keep ruminating over it, like, it doesn't get you anywhere. But I see happiness coming through in the form of a passion, in the form of a revigorization, a revitalization in terms of your energy, your excitement for life, your excitement for your daily routines. Some of you may get this kind of jolt of energy and like a need to redecorate your home, reorganize your space, reorganize your wardrobe. It's like a burst of energy comes into your life, and maybe some of you to do something different with your hair, but it brings you inspiration, whatever it is. I don't know why I get the energy of like it's like you do something. Maybe you decide to dye your hair orange. I don't know, and it's like you're all excited. The day you do it, you're like, yeah, I did it. My hair looks great. Look at my hair, honey. And when you go to bed and you sleep on it, and when you wake up and you see your hair is orange, like, that's you, Virgo. And then you get upset and freaked out about the fact that your hair is orange, but then you forget about why you even dyed your hair orange in the first place. Like, you did it for fun, you did it for inspiration, you did it for a good cause for yourself. So why are you now freaking out about your decision? Like, or about what has been already done? That's what I keep saying. So stop fearing the worst. I can replay the memories and feel the pain like it happened yesterday. Can't stand that, but only the negative, and I wonder why the good memories can't do the same. Exactly. The Magician card. Yeah, there's something here where you do something differently, Virgo, and it really changes the course of your life for the better. I feel like this happens around June or July. I feel like maybe you finally make a decision you've been needing to make for a while. I think you finally just decide to take the leap of faith. Maybe you decide to leave that job, leave that relationship, or start your own business. Maybe you decide to give someone a chance in terms of a new relationship. But whatever it is, it's like it's a good decision. I feel like it's a positive decision, but it's also a decision that was divinely inspired. So I feel like you're gonna make a divinely inspired decision around June or July. For some of you, maybe sooner than that. Or something divinely inspired is going to manifest in your life. For some of you, maybe it's someone divinely inspired. I'm not sure. It's going to manifest differently for all of you. But it's going to put you back in your power, whatever it is, Virgo, and help you remember that you can do anything you want. You have done anything you want before, and you're going to continue to do anything you want moving forward. But you just can't always be your own worst enemy in your head. A lot of y'all get so worried y'all can't sleep. It's like you may sleep for a few hours, but then you wake up and then your mind is like running, and then you end up falling asleep at like 6 or 7 a.m. again. And it may not even be running on important things. It's like, I don't know, you kind of sitting there trying to go to sleep. And then a loop of a YouTube video you've been watching for the last week keeps playing in your head. And you're just kind of like, you know what? Maybe if I just watch that video 1 or 2 times, it'll like, put me in a good mood and then I can fall asleep. And then you end up watching 3 more hours of YouTube videos. It's like that kind of thing. Like, some of you are just waking up and worrying about like everything. And it's just like, it would actually be better if you slept, or just kind of sat in silence, closed your eyes, and just kind of eased into sleep. Like that would be better than overloading your brain with information. Some of you are on like constant information overload. And your sensory feelers are starting to get tired. For some of you, it's like spring cleaning of your thoughts and your mind and your worries and fears. That's what I feel. It's like shedding old skin mentally, but it somehow shows out through you know the way you look, the way you dress, the way you talk. So as you shed these old thoughts and worries and fears and blah blah blah, it's like your skin starts to change. Maybe it starts to get more supple, more shinier, more supple. I said that already. Maybe your hair starts to get longer. I don't know. Maybe you start to take your vitamins and you get inspired to take better care of your body, and it showed. Like these changes that's going to happen in your thoughts is going to show on the outside. That's what I feel. From the inside out. The moon. There may be some confusion here, Virgo. Like, some things you're not just going to understand right off the bat. You're so used to like sizing a situation up right off the bat typically, but it's like there's something here where you need to give it or them a chance. Like, give yourself time to figure it out. It's okay to look like the fool. It's okay to say the wrong thing. It's okay to do the wrong thing. That's a part of learning and growing. It's okay if not many people are watching right now. Do it anyway. When they finally start watching, they're going to have a hell of a lot of content to watch if you keep doing it. Or they're going to have a hell of a lot of, I don't know, products, whatever it is. Like, just keep doing it. Focus on you. Do you, boo. Two of Wands. Some of you could be deciding to make a decision regarding a father, whether it's your father or the father of your children. Some of you are definitely making a decision regarding your career, your professional life, and what that means for you moving forward. It feels like you're taking matters into your own hands. Some of you are jumping ship before the ship sinks. And that's period. That's what I feel. Because some of you, like I said, y'all are intuitive, so y'all see things a mile away before they happen. I feel like you should jump ship now. All right? This may not make sense until like June or July. For sure. At least July. Possibly August, but I feel like by August, some of you would have already made the decision. But there's a lot of stress. There's also a lack of support, a feeling of a lack of support here, Virgo. There's like a wondering of why no one supports you, why no one really like seems to have your back, or why people aren't consistent in your life. But I think part of it has to do with, you have it a little bit more together than you think, Virgo, most of the times. And other people don't. And people have a certain perception of that. Some people see that as boring. Some people see that as intimidating. Some people see that as something they aspire to. Some people feel like it's a mismatch. But you also have this uncanny ability to like be your own support too. So right now you need to be your own support, I think. That's your card. That's your card, the Hermit card in Tarot. Be your own support. Because I think there's something here where you learn supporting others or just, accepting the base, amount of support from other people is just like not fulfilling, because people, like I said, it becomes like a competition sometimes. People feel like, they have to aspire to what you do for your life, or vice versa. You feel like you have to compete. Maybe there's some insecurities that are brought up within you, but it's like, irregardless, you need to be your own support because there's no big of a supporter of what we do in our lives than ourselves. And maybe our mamas and our daddies and God, all right? But in this physical, earthly realm, sometimes our mamas and our daddies are not going to understand, all right? But to some degree, we do. God does, right? So be your biggest support. Okay, you're going to need it. You're going to need it during this time, All right, so be your biggest support. Figure out a way to deal with it and make it work for now until you get to the other side. Because eventually you're going to get to the other side. But remember, you need to shed skin. You need to shed old thoughts and worries and fears along the way. So it's like losing weight. Some of you literally may lose weight or just literally shed negative issues in your body or with your body as you, like this happens with you, as you shed these negative thoughts and stuff. I try to stop wondering and thinking about it so much. Stop being on IG as much, and I was becoming a bit envious. Exactly. Yeah, nobody ever supports. They're inconsistent, but I'm over it. Yeah, trust me, I understand. I'm a Virgo rising, so I get it. People always think I have it together, and they become jealous of my little struggle. I feel that. I definitely agree. I have to be my own support. Yes. Right. I kept telling myself I need to be my biggest cheerleader. Yes, that's going to be important for you, Virgo, moving forward. You are your biggest cheerleader. And then once you start becoming your biggest cheerleader, you know, cheerleaders can be very persuading. Cheerleaders can be very motivational, enthusiastic. So then people start cheerleading you based off of you cheerleading yourself, right? But then look at cheerleaders too. You know, cheerleaders always have people in the stands being like, oh, she missed a step. She's too this or that. Like, look at her hair. Her makeup is whack. You know, there's always going to be those haters. But you keep cheering yourself on anyway, Virgo, okay? You are the star of the field. So you better work it like you own it. All right? Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. That's your reading, Virgo, for May, June, July, and August of 2020. Thank you for being so patient with your reading. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Make sure if you want a personal reading, I'm available for personal readings. So check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, to get a reading from me. All right. I do psychic readings, tarot readings, astrology, natal chart readings, and more. Check out my second channel on Vimeo as well, .com/lamarrtownsendtarot. Make sure you hit the join button, all right, to become a member of my YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok. Also follow me on my Instagram. The link is going that way. I'm still trying to figure out like which way my hand goes, but it's going that way at the bottom. And thank you all for being here. This was so fun. And I hope I gave you a lot of clarity and insight for your month of May, June, July, and August of 2020. Your months of May, June, July, August, and of 2020. I think I said them all. And I love you all. Yes, exactly, J to the B. J to the B says, right, I need to embody more of what I want to attract. That's precisely it, J to the B. That is a great way to end this video. I'm going to end this video right on that comment because that's what you need to hear, Virgo. All right? Love you all. Until the next one, stay safe out there. Stay blessed. And I'll see you for a personal reading or I'll see you in the next reading. Either way, I'll see you soon. Make sure you subscribe if you're new.